Supertech 2017 here with
Mating Plan 007.
Toasty.
Redskull 09.
Hello guys, welcome. Today we're reviewing the Tech MC world, or we're currently in the Tech SMP world, where Toasty has made all of these buildings along with the famous Unikitty, don't ask them why the name is, along with the newest recruit to the team, Bacon.
Hello.
From IHOP. Today we're going to review every building and around the server to show you like day one of creation, which technically today's not day one, it's about day 1000. Recently I saw videos of the old SMP. All we did was take the old world, rebuild it up to a better standard. First, we're going to go over to Toasty to show off his buildings. Toasty, take it away.
Alright, where are you even? I'll meet at the first building here that I made.
I'm landing in
There
4, 3, 2...
There we go. This here is the residential building. There's my Discord there in case if you want to reserve a room. You have like a bunch of empty ones. So if you ever want one, you can take one. So we could go in here.
Hit the button to enter.
Yeah, so here's a coffee shop called, it basically means crazy wolf in Spanish. Kind of cool. See, there's brewing stands and stuff in here. A very modern design. Now, we could go up the elevator over here. We could start looking at some rooms as to what you're going to get for reserving a room here. So, over here, we have a regular deluxe room.
Hold on. I can't get for the door.
Oh, you're stuck.
Oh, wait, sorry. I always get the commands messed up. I'm about to teleport you to me. There we go.
Alright, so this here is the regular deluxe room. This one here is vacant. This one includes a TV, bed, books, couch, chest. So this is basically one of the minimum things, but we do have way better options, like the regular penthouse that we have.
Dang it, hold on, I still can't. Now I can't get out the door. There we go.
And over here, we have a regular residential room, which is basically a smaller version of the other room. Now, this one, for a change, does have a closet. This has a bed, and a TV, too, with some books, and a place to play music and stuff. You put in there, play some music. And now, at the bottom here, we have some less... not as good. Like, these are just like for people who literally don't care. Like, these are basically the regular rooms. These are economy.
So like airplane
comes
standards.
With a small TV, a chest, 2 beds.
So it's like airplane kind of economy kind of way.
Yeah, kind of. And we have a bunch of these rooms, and they're smaller. But if this isn't your style here, we have way better options. You see. We have one option that is reserved by you, but up here we have, well, this one is somebody's room, but this is a residential suite. This basically has a bunch of things here, like we have basically kitchen here, nice TV here, with some bed, crafting table, countertop, everything that you need to actually live. Then out here,
the door always closes too quick. There we go.
Yeah, we have another residential suite out there. It's basically the same thing. Then up here, though, we have...
I'm just going to teleport to this point. There we go. Wait, you're still in the water. Dang it.
Yeah. Okay. So over here is a custom room. This one you can make into whatever you want. There really isn't any limit to it. Like, I want to create one just so that anybody can make anything. And on the other side here, we also have the same thing.
There, so I can see the room better. A custom room for everyone to build in.
And now, up here, we have, I believe this is, yeah, this is the penthouse here. This one is probably my favorite. So, as you can see, it looks very nice here. You got everything you need, and then out here, we even have a pool. Like, this is a pool on one of the roofs of this building.
Okay, can we agree that this world rains too much? Like, I literally started the video 3 minutes ago and it's already raining again.
Yeah, I know, it's kind of crazy. And you can look up at the sky and stuff like that. You'd even see the town hall there that I built too. We'll get to that later. That one isn't finished yet, but when it is, it's gonna be a jewel of the city. Over here.
Just curious, is this room occupied?
Here. Like, this one's yours already, but we do have a regular penthouse that's up here. Like right there. There we go. A regular penthouse. This one doesn't have a pool because it's not on a rooftop, but it still is nice. It's not as big as a usual penthouse, but on the very top, like in the future, planning on having a very nice penthouse. But I don't believe that there's any more explorable floors for now. It's not fully completed yet, but when it is, I'm expecting it to be pretty populated because this is basically one of the crown jewels of the city. So now, as we get out here, we'll move to the next building. So this here is the town hall. It's not even finished yet, the interior. So you can see the elevators are still being worked on. But if you like, we could fly up here and we could take a look at the architecture here.
If you had to guess, how tall is the building?
It is 199, I believe.
199 blocks tall?
Yeah. So this here is a support structure at the bottom there. Over here we have just like a recreational area. We're probably gonna move this up there so that way you could have more room for the top.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's nowhere near done yet. I started work on it yesterday, but I didn't finish it.
Well, don't worry.
No
need to rush.
Move the top here. This isn't finished yet, so we'll have to fly through here. But you'll see here, there's a little place to observe outside and stuff. It looks nice. Just basically an observation place, because this is, after all, the tallest building in the server. And then there's not really a way to go outside from there, but
I'm all the way at the ground now, just doing an overview of the building and doing a fall through.
Yeah, see, there's no buttons here, so it's not open. These over here are basically a replica of SpaceX launched. Two of them side by side. I just like the whole style of it, and that's where you'll notice that the town's name is actually named after a town owned by SpaceX, technically, called Starbase, and this town is called Starbase 2. Starbase in real life is a place where they're building basically the world's largest rocket to make life multiplanetary.
Okay, let's move on to the Go-Karts right here.
And over here, this is going to be our future mall. But basically all these black and white buildings I made here are all mine. Then this one here, this one's just built today. This is the mall. This is a Centauri mobile store. By the way, the city in this game is owned by the company Centauri, which is basically tech company, space company, basically everything in a dystopian future. Over here we have an ordering booth. Like, the plan is that you go over here to look at stuff like multi-purpose modern light solution, 3 gold, this one here. Centauri Home Artificial Intelligence Core, 20 gold. Centauri Home High Efficiency Solar Panels, 15 gold. Centauri Home Nuclear Fusion Reactor, 30 gold. And Centauri Multi-Purpose Brewing Machine is 10 gold. So you have a bunch of different things for sale here. Then you just go over here, order it. Technically, that's not a function yet, but you could code it in someday. Who knows?
Okay.
And over here, this is unfinished, but this is the Centauri Green Multipurpose Store. So far we just have things like the Centauri home stereo, music studio, which is a notebook, TVs, 4K Centauri TV, 12 gold. Then we move up to 34K Centauri TV for 30 gold. This one here is very high resolution. You could order it. And then over here for reading and stuff like that, to have like a nice life of like reading books and staying intelligent, stuff like that. We have books for people to get. And they're like 4 gold. Or actually 1 gold. I used to want to make it 4 gold, but they're currently going to be 1 gold. So far, this building is not done yet, but up here, we're trying for there to be a movie theater over here, and out here, we're going to have a door to the outside to make a basically a golf course out here, because why not? And I believe that's almost it. We just have a few more things left, I think. Out here, we have, now this is probably one of the best selling points of joining the server, but we have a go-kart track. And here's the cool thing, is that we actually do have cars in the server. So, if you like, we can demonstrate here. So, just turn the engine on, and now I'm driving around in a go-kart. One of the most fun things to do in the server. Other than building.
These carts can also be used outside of the track to be moved around, but this is the main contraction for the Toasty go-karting range, which can be purchased, which you can get tickets to ride for a certain amount of gold, which will be determined in the future.
Yeah. So yeah, right now I'm the mayor of Starbase, and I'm co-owner of the Discord server too. But yeah, so far I transformed this whole map a lot. Like over here used to be a stable. There was nothing where this huge building was, but we destroyed a lot of buildings from the old server to make it into something new.
Where are you? Oh, there we go. Found you. Yeah. Okay, is that everything for your side?
Just about, except for the information center over here.
I know what you are.
It's over here. This is the Centauri Corporation Information Center. And this here is basically where you go to get information, stuff like that. Maybe in the future we could implement a system where you actually get to see information and stuff like that through commands and stuff like that. Yeah, that's about it right now. There's a lot more plans, including a possible underground transportation, kind of like Hyperloop, to a different sister city of Starbase. It's going to be a different district of Starbase. It's still going to be called Starbase, though.
And then here is the courtroom. The
Centauri. I almost forgot about that.
Starbase City Court, where we had our recent court case for plagiarism, which you should know that we have a console to know you cannot cheat anything in. So,
like we could take. I just built this today.
And we already had our first court case.
This was made quickly for a case today, but we're gonna use it for whenever someone breaks the rules and stuff like that, because it is honestly a nice courtroom.
Okay, well, thank you so much, Mr. Toasty. Let's go ahead and move on to Bacon, since he's sitting here waiting. Bacon, go ahead and show us your little part of the town.
Let me just mute. Alright. Hello. I don't really know what to say here. I don't have much to say. But this is...
No, move. Go to your... Didn't you build something earlier?
No, it's like... I didn't finish it. I never finished it. It's like very far away, and I lost the coordinates. I haven't been here long, so I don't have much to build. I don't have much to build, but I was just trying to make progress on the server just by getting loot, just by getting items, and then I can start building my own thing. Maybe in an update for the video, I may have something to show. I may actually have something to show.
Thank you, Bacon. So tell us, why are you on the Minecraft server? Like, what's your intentions for the server?
Maybe to maybe build something ambitious, because I've never really stepped out of my comfort zone. I never really professionally built before, so I just want so I really just want to do a flying base, maybe. I'm not getting called. I just got called.
Okay, well, thank you, Bacon. Is Unikitty, are you currently active?
Yes, I am.
Let me go ahead and teleport to you. Is that okay?
Yes. That is fine.
Oh, I thought I
Okay.
teleported you to me.
Alright, so here we have, this is actually a whole new town. This is called Axelrock. I didn't have time to write that, so it's just wall. So this is the wall that splits Axelopulus between this town over here. So as soon as you yeah. So as soon as you get in, you see a Freddy Fazbear's this nice path that goes to a Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria.
Nice
now,
pizzeria.
In this town, we like to have things fun. So, well, right. So this is my pet horse that I put here named Mesa. We do a good home, and this is just and this is probably the best part of my town. Well, this part of Freddy's Build. We have the arcade. We got the DDR machine that you can play on, a little arcade machine, and a claw machine. Also, this little parrot in a box that I took from its habitat.
You should put on there. Ask the bird your future. All it would say is cracker. Probably want a cracker.
It's a robot. Yep, it's definitely a robot.
It's that robot that says your future if you ask it a question from a quarter.
And then here we have the bathrooms that just poopers and yeah.
You should have made it a stairwell with water so they can actually sit down.
Alright, and then we have the back area. Alright, so this switch controls it all. Look. This turns off all the lights, which you cannot see since the night vision is on, but that's fine.
I could tell it lights up on my screen because I have a better computer.
Also, something I would like to say though is that for a lot of the buildings in this here, like a lot of the things to make it look nicer, like my buildings and stuff, you could use if your computer is able to, you could use ray tracing, which will make it look a lot better. Like my buildings, you'll see a lot of the lighting on the inside will look a lot different, more modern. It's basically like in vanilla Minecraft, as it doesn't look too good.
Yes, I could but I'm not. So
if you have the ability to get the texture pack, Kelly's ray tracing pack, and use because that one's the best one, I'd say, and that one's the one that best works with my buildings.
Okay, so I didn't interrupt you in your speech, so you should just stop talking. Alright, so this is the stage and everything. You can see the lights, redstone lights, and that's basically everything else here. Alright.
Unikitty,
Alright.
I have a question.
Next off we have our monuments, our annual monument. This one was made by the Alex himself, author. This is the portal gun from Portal that he made, and these are the things that I made. The Among Us and the Among Us house. You will see that later. You will see this Among Us house later, just hinting at that. And then if you come over here, you'll see a mall. It's not a KFC, believe me, it's not. You come up on these steps, and then you come inside, and there is a Red Robin's. In this Red Robin's, we have pork chop for 10 gold, sweet berries for 5 gold, and beetroot stew for 8 gold. There's also a music player, so you can put music in while you're dining here, and a chest and furnaces and a crafting table, to make the things. And then there's a table for you to sit down in, dine on. And that is basically it in this whole mall, believe it or not. And there's also, yeah. Alright, so over here, we have an elevator. Yes, this is a working elevator in the game. All right, so you may go first. Tech.
I'll be the
No,
sacrifice.
no.
Oh, okay. I
Techlon
thought
may
you
go.
pointed to me. Oh, too late.
Well, there goes your current elevator. What? Can't you bring it down?
Yes, I can, but you can put. It comes down as soon as you get up. There's a button that brings it down. Alright, so we're just gonna use this guy as the example.
Yeah.
Alright, so as you see, it is completely safe. And this is basically the whole part of the town that I'm working on, that you can live in.
Okay, this is cool. I haven't seen this yet. This is the first time for this YouTuber, and this is the first time for me.
Alright, so that was the elevator, which is really cool.
Nice bagel.
And this little button here brings it back down. You can go. Alright, so on to the town part though.
Nice bagel.
Oh
Oh
so
my! Really?
Here, you can see the potato. Obviously, there's a potato there, and then it's raining. Of course, it's raining. Also, alright, so this is where you're going to live in the town, in these Among Us houses.
Da, 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 da. Da, da, da.
There are 7 houses for you to live in. We welcome all to our houses. So let's just go, since all the houses are the same, let's just go into one. Come over here. Alright, so you got these nice dark floors, and then you got a music displayer, to listen to music, 2 beds, it's a 2-bedder, and then you got some red candles, nice and red carpet. I was going to add chests, but, you can add that on your own once you live here. Also, what you would like to know, this is the church. This is where the church is going to be. We are going to hail the almighty potato. Yes. Also, if you didn't notice, we are on a cloud. But, yeah. And that's basically it for me, I think. Yep.
Okay, so let's go ahead and move on to the build that I like to call mine, but it was a reuse and redecorate. Which, the carts can fly, correct?
The cars?
Well, they could at one point, but then they updated the plugin, so I think they fixed it. Back when sorry, Turtle, I'm not getting this right. No, I just hit the wrong hand again.
Novorisk?
Nah, let's just call it that. Novorisk. Let's call it that. There was a plugin update that let us fly, so we built stuff in the air, and I could fly up like a plane. Now it does not work, so I'm gonna go ahead and get out of my car because it's taken too long. And let's go ahead and go to my reusable build. All credit goes to 2016 Mine Turtle, or Minecraft username Mr. Squirm. Is this house made out of practically soul sand with lights and stuff. I recreated it to be a little admin building and stuff where we can have conference meetings. First item on agenda, how to not plagiarize a Minecraft building. And around here, I just took out the blocks he had, which was not important. Kept everything else. And if we go up here, a little place for bacon and Unikitty, they can go up here, store stuff, or just staff, OP weapons, shulker boxes, whenever else he left. Some armor stands that's going to have our names on it, and some heads that are going to be put in here. But overall, that's all we have so far. This world was placed back in, I think, wasn't it yesterday or the day before?
The day before, because I started, large-scale construction the day before. That building undone was right after you got this whole thing back.
So yeah, so it only took he started at noon, and by 4 o'clock in my time, it was he was already halfway done with all these buildings, which I want to know if you should compete in Minecraft building.
Probably should. I could build stuff really fast. Well, relatively fast.
So, Kitty.
Yes.
How long until your town will be open to the public?
Well, technically now, but not yet. Since the housing is pretty much free, I don't know how many people are going to own the houses, so it should be able to open very soon.
Okay, and then Toasty, how long until your town will be open to public?
Oh, it's open.
Okay, well, I thought you were still building.
Anybody can reserve, like, from my sign here. If you play back the video on YouTube, you could read what it says on my sign.
I'll go back
if you were
down
to
to
contact me to become once you get access to the server, if you want to move into my town, you could just contact me on Discord after you've gotten access to the thing itself.
the process of getting access to the server. You will be asked some questions, which you will need a mic because the questions are not text-based. We want to know. We do have minors in here that we do have to protect, and if I just let someone answer the questions on Google Forms, they can say random things that could just be quick tricks to get into a Minecraft server. So you will need a microphone, and you will need to be interviewed by a moderator, a co-owner, or Bacon, which I don't know why I said Bacon. And if you're deemed not welcome into the server, you're allowed to ask why. There might be an age problem, like if you're 55 and we have more minors than adults, we will ask you to come back sooner or later to join the server. If you're 55 and everyone agrees, you can have a chance into the server if everyone's comfortable. It's just... Oh, hey, Bacon! It works! Bacon. Oh, I guess the timeout works. Okay, well, thank you guys. All build credit of Starbase City goes to Toasty. My little house goes out to 2016 Mine Turtle, Bacon, and Uni's cities. If you'd like to join, the Discord link will be in the description, and if you'd like to subscribe to any of their channels listed will be below. We should have another update on TikTok and YouTube in the next week and a half. Please come watch our series of Starbase City / Tech MC.
Yeah, Starbase. Within a week, a very large amount of the city is going to be built. Like, I made this within 2 days. Just imagine what I could make in a week and a half. So everybody should get excited for it. It's going to be really something special.
Just to say something, if you join the server and we hear something sus, like, example, Bacon joined today and he said some sus things, we do check on you every couple of hours to make sure you're not going to agree for blow up the world. Because this server had a history of blowing up where we had to restart the world. Let's see, the world download count I have right now is 37. So please do not blow up the world. We do make backups, but every time you put a backup in, some people like to come outside the ban, and it just screws everything up. Well, thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe to their channels below. Please subscribe to my channel, like notifications. Go check out my other videos, like how to install Windows on RetroBox or building with Mr. Squirm. Thank you and have a great day.